Belstaff have a host of different styles in different fabrics. We've got their waxed cotton that is so well liked and so familiar, their leather offerings as well, and we've got a fair few from Textile, but potentially overlooked as far as a lineup from Belstaff goes. I think undeservingly so, and if watching the long way up proves anything to me, it's that they have cemented their place in the touring and adventure market. So we have a different jacket from them here, somewhat familiar looking, and I'll get onto that in a second, but this is the Belstaff Highway, similar to the Parkway which I reviewed recently. The differences between these two are that first of all this comes in at £575 instead of the $650 that the Parkway comes in at. This has a removable liner and it is slightly shorter, and it also comes in black and grey if you want, as well as the solid black if you prefer. The Parkway obviously just coming in black. For me, even though this is a textile jacket, I think part of the reason I like it so much is because it reminds me so much of the Brooklands from Belstaff, but a textile version of it. The Brooklands is the jacket I actually went with. I just really like that style, and the cut fits me quite well also. It's obviously slightly shorter, I'd say a hip length jacket. It does come down a fair way, and it's got a slight drop to the back as well, so it will cover you up enough. Let's explain some of the finer details though, starting with the fact that this is obviously a waterproof jacket. You just don't know what elements you're going to come into contact with when you're out riding, especially if you're touring. So it's good that it's waterproof, and you know that it's waterproof because it has that Gore-Tex name on the side, and that really is a name you can trust. Gore-Tex put their stuff through some very strict quality testing, so it is very reassuring that it's in there in the form of a removable liner. If you want to take that out, you can do so. It folds down very, very small, so you don't have to keep it in the jacket if you don't want, until obviously it starts to rain. It also has a CE AA certification. That's nice to see. I would probably expect that from a jacket like this, but it's still really nice to have it in there. It's very safe. You also have armor from D3O, and it is level 2 armor, slightly thicker, slightly tougher, obviously in your arms as well as your back. Quite often with a jacket like this, they might put level 2 in the back, but the slimmer level 1 in the arms. So it's really nice that they've bolstered that up as well. Really nice and safe. That AA certification speaks to the abrasion resistance of this jacket. The abrasion resistance will be offered to you from the Cordura fabric we have on the outside. That's nice and tough, nice and durable. And you've also got ripstop in the shoulders and the elbows, so it's even tougher in these areas where you're more likely, obviously, to touch down. Then you have reflective material on the Belstaff logo. You've got other sections across it as well. You can just see it poking through the pockets there as well, actually. But that will obviously catch headlights and make you more visible if you're out riding at night. You've got neoprene around your neckline, around your collar to make it nice and comfortable. You can fold that back if you so choose, and it clips into place so it's not flapping around, irritating you when you're on the bike, which sometimes is the case in other jackets. You've got lots of storage across this. You've got the 2 chest pockets, similar to, as I say, the Brooklands in terms of the design there and the style. You've got 2 around your waist, and then you've got some pockets on the inside as well. A lot of the other zips you will see are for the vents, loads of vents across this. I'm not going to stand here and count all of them. There are lots and lots, so highly vented, nice and breathable, and probably lighter still down the Parkway, as I say, because of course you can remove that liner if you want to make it more breathable. You've got these Belstaff snaps across the whole jacket. They have this rubbery texture to them, so they're much kinder on paintwork. You've got adjusters all down your arms there. You've got some adjusters on your waist if you need to cinch that in. But it is generally a really nice, comfortable fit. Obviously, you have that adjustability in there if you need. For me personally, now we have got that size guide on the website. We keep it up to date. It will tell me that for a 38-inch chest like myself, I would be going for a small, which I could fit in. In all honesty, if I'm going to live with this a little bit longer, I'd probably size up, but that's just my personal taste, my personal preference. I'd probably go for the medium, and I'd be absolutely fine, but it gives me a bit of extra room if I want to put some jumpers or some extra layers underneath. And obviously I can only speak for myself, but personally seeing at the studio, I think the grey and black is the choice I would go for over the solid black. It just adds a bit more interest and detail to the design. And possibly, I could be kidding myself on this one, but to me it looked slightly more slimming as well. Not that it's something I'm particularly worried about, but it's still nice. Great jacket, great features, and it's just really nice to see something slightly different from Belstaff. This one properly has caught my eye. If you want to check this out for yourselves, we will drop the links as we would normally in the description. We have a size guide on there if you need. Drop your comments and questions like you do normally. Let us know what you think of this and other jackets that we do. And for more of the world's finest riding gear, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.